posting and coasting.
You are now listening to Getting It In with your host, A Million Styles, and your boy, Panic. Are you ready for the best talk the internet has to offer? Kick back and turn up the volume. It's Getting It In on the Shop FM network, your generation's radio. The Shop FM.
Yo, what it is, what it do, how's it been out there, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to Getting In the AM. It's your boy, Panic in the building! All right, yo, my bad.
Can I get that too?
You want that too?
Yeah.
And you know I got my special, one-of-a-kind, number 2 co-host in the motherfucking nation, right next to me.
Nation. That's what's up. Okay, now we ready to start.
Now we ready to start. You know what's funny is that this is going to be a somber show. I want to talk about some serious shit, I'll say.
Ooh, I dig it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I want to get to know, I want people to get to know that you're just not a pretty face, that you actually have brains behind it too.
Well, that's for sure. But
you know what I mean? Yeah. Because that's why I keep getting messages like, yeah, I like her butt, but what's her brain like?
I looked at you like, who says that? Who is it?
Who's talking about my butt?
What'd they say about it?
I mean, what did he look like?
Stop.
Is he like Kane Brown or like what is he?
Right.
Like? No, but
send in your selfies.
I kind of want to get into it. Send in your selfies. But before we get into it,
now taking applications.
You haven't. Ooh,
sorry. Okay, keep going.
Don't get them riled up now. Okay. Don't get them riled up.
Sorry, them.
All right. Jeez.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. No, but how you been? You haven't been in since
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I've been.
Has it been 2 weeks?
Yes. It's only been 2 weeks, but I've been phenomenal, and I would be in here more, but y'all be trying to go on so early.
Really?
Let's go on at 10, and I'm in here twice a week.
I think that's
every week.
I think that's a better idea. Is that if we go on at 10, as I say.
What's up, Emil? He's like, no.
That's not Emil. You said, what's up, Emil?
Yeah, as if he was like out there watching or listening. Did you say that's not Emil? Like,
he's not watching. He's
who
not
are we
watching.
talking about?
But hey, real quick. For everybody who's tuned into this video on Facebook, we also have a 360 video going on at the same time. But I think I'm gonna shut it off for a little bit because it's really annoying, and I need to use this. So
we tried.
No, it's just I don't know, man. This camera, you know, it's just Emil likes it a lot.
Are there people tuning in on Facebook? Because what if people?
I don't know.
I guess maybe eventually though, once there's more people, you should ask them what they think about it.
Man, I don't care what people think. You know that.
Okay,
already.
well we got it, so just be like cool to ask. Just like, I don't care.
All right, so if
all of our live views just went down.
They're just like, well, you too then, bro. You can go to hell then, I guess. No, all right, so if you guys are watching the 360 video, let me know what's going on.
That's what it looks
there's only
like.
one person watching right now.
Hey,
That's
one
it.
person.
Hey,
like,
one
don't
person.
call me out. They got really shy and nervous. How do they know?
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of dope, I guess. I don't know. Like, you see all the cords and shit, man. See, I don't like that. All right, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, we're going to have to clean up the studio.
Yeah, we got to clean it up a little bit. I probably should have thought about doing that.
I did think about it, but...
Did you? Why didn't you say something?
I just know that I'm like OCD and a little bit crazy with it anyway, so...
Hey, we're experimenting here. There's nobody else doing 360 live video on a radio station right now. Who else is doing 360 talk show videos right now? Exactly. That pause was the answer. Nobody, goddammit. Ain't no goddamn body. But yeah, if you guys scroll down, if you want to, we'll be up for a couple more seconds here. The live video, you guys can check it out.
Catch it while you can.
It'll be on there forever. I'll leave it up there. I'm not gonna take it down. You guys can check it out. Look around the studio if you want to. This is the broadcast room right here. So if you guys want to just go ahead and turn it around and shit. She decorated behind us. Emil didn't even notice, by the way.
I was wondering.
He didn't say nothing about it. That's how much he cared about it.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
He didn't even know anything about it.
Because we worked with it when we came in, and it's cool.
It's kind of dope, man.
It's more dope than the wolf picture. does.
The wolf picture. Is that what it was? Was it a wolf
Yeah,
picture?
it's a wolf picture.
Style. All right, y'all. Everyone 360, go yourself. Bye.
Bye.
All right, yo.
Getting my phone back.
All right, now we're doing it. All right, that's cool now. All right, so
Okay.
all right. So what has life been like for you for the last 2 weeks? People want to know. Nobody wants to know. Everybody wants to know. You think you got Snapchat open already?
Yeah, I'm trying to get up on my social media.
Okay, so tell me how that's going. Like, okay, so what don't
think-
you know about social media? So that's what's been new is you trying to figure out social media.
Yeah.
As a 20-something-year-old who doesn't know anything about social media, I think is
True.
wrong. I think you need to be put in prison for that. But that's fine. It's okay.
I know. I've been told plenty of times.
Yeah, it's
And then when people mess me, so what's your Snap? I'm like, I don't have one. And they think I'm like the weirdest person in the world.
So what's your Snap?
I've tried it before. I don't even know what my Snap is though. Either somebody asked. I'm like, I don't know.
Hey Yari, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in.
That's what I'm saying. I would find them people like that.
How do you do that? You want me to show you? I can show you right now.
Wait, show me what?
I can show you. Just do it on your phone.
What are you
Like that.
showing me?
Where's your Facebook? You say how you find those people? How do you see people commenting?
Yeah.
Go to our page.
Okay.
That's all you got to do. Hold on, everybody. I'm
I
about to give
know-
some technical
I know this is kind of embarrassing,
advice right now here in a
but
second.
it is what it is. And this is who I am.
I know nothing.
Okay, wait. So
just go to the Shop FM fan page, right?
Uh-huh.
Right? Are you on it? Are you on it yet? Okay.
Yeah.
Clicks on that shit.
see, but I think it's rude when I'm always like,
Just hold it down like this.
On
I got
my
my phone in
phone.
my hand right now. Nobody can even see it.
oh, why are you so good at it?
Because I've been doing this forever.
Okay.
I was made to do this job.
All right.
Okay? And then scroll. There it is. Click on it. Or you turn your video
snapping
down.
me.
Turn your
Okay.
video down. Yeah, turn the sound down on your phone first.
What?
Oh, it's going to be really loud. All you going to hear is just
It's out
us
my
talking.
phone.
Yeah. All right, you got it. All right, now click the video.
I don't know.
You got it. All right, see? Now the comments will show up down here.
Okay.
And you know what's really cool? What you can do is hit that button right there. And
I've learned how to do that once.
Just go ahead and just beep, 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 beep.
Okay.
Just let all those people know that you're live.
Multitasking. So
Let all
I'm
those
trying to
people
get
know
work
that
on
you're
getting
live, yo.
mine multitasking.
No, I hear you. Yeah, it's great. So, all right. So what social media platform are you trying to learn at this moment in time? Because you kind of got Facebook down, right?
Yeah.
It's just a little like
But
ins
okay.
and outs of like things that people don't. You're a casual Facebook user. You're
Yeah,
not
that's
a,
true. I did Facebook a lot more when it was more like marketing,
a pro
advertising,
book
promoting
user. Yeah, yeah.
for, stuff.
For the model shit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then when I wasn't doing that, then I just kind of like hid out for a little bit. And I haven't really been posting anything much on there.
That's
on
fine.
Facebook.
I don't do shit on Facebook, so it's all good.
Yeah. I mean, I'll look at stats or what is it called? It's not stats anymore. Look at me.
Statuses?
Statuses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll look at that. That's
I
fine.
mean, I guess the shortened version of
I can't
statuses
do
is
all of
stats,
them at
right?
once. I can't do all of them at once.
You can't?
No, I can't.
What do you mean all of them at once?
Although I did this morning.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call here. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
We got a call.
Is it full?
Hey, you're live on the
I'm
Shop
gonna start
FM. Who's
inviting
this?
people.
Hey, Josh, it's Nick from work.
What's up, Nick? How you doing, bro?
What's
Doing
up?
great.
Is that
I'm
dude
just
from? Is that the
calling
dude
in
from
to tell
Snap?
Wendy
Yeah, that's the dude from.
fine as
That's it.
fuck today.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
Hold on, Nick. I know you. I
Yeah,
know you
she
from
knows you.
Snapchat.
No, I don't think you know Nick from. Maybe you do know Nick from Snapchat.
I only see 2 people in your snaps.
Yeah, not the dark hair guy, the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Nikolais.
Yeah.
I call
What's
him
up?
Nicholas.
I feel
What's
like
up,
I know
Nicholas?
you, but I don't know you.
Yeah.
That's how social media
Say what's
works.
up to her, Nick. What are you doing?
I don't know. I just woke up and I seen Lindsay. She's looking fine as fuck today.
Thanks.
Oh shit, son.
Fine as fuck.
Oh shit, she looking fine as fuck today.
That's what's up. Thanks, Nick.
Is that all you want to say, Nick?
That's all I wanted to say.
Well, hold on, man. How do I look today, you asshole?
What's that?
How do I look today, you son of a
I'll
bitch?
see you later, bro.
You're kind of ugly, Josh.
Oh, you bastard. All right, yo, hanging up. See you later. All right, put that guy in the face, man. Anyways.
Dude said it.
Dude said, hey, I just woke up today, and I was looking on the video, and Lindsay's looking fine as fuck today.
Thank you.
What you guys don't know is that she might look good, but she has not taken a shower in like 4 or 5 days, and this is very rough for me.
true.
She hasn't brushed her teeth in a week.
Ugh.
since the last time. She only
Drank
brushes her-
coffee and smoked mad cigarettes
only
this
time-
morning.
The only time Lindsay brushes her teeth is when she's on the Shop FM.
Sometimes.
After the Shop FM.
Yeah.
She does it afterwards.
Yeah, to clean
It's a
all
ritual.
that filth out my
It's
mouth.
a ritual.
Yeah.
Just said it. Okay, so that was funny. How many times do you get that? Like how
When
often
I'm in
do
the
you-
shop?
No, either on the shop or just in life, just in general.
Oh, I have a good story. Okay, but
Do it.
no, in general, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it often. I try to. You know what? I say I don't.
I'm not trying to
no,
toot
and
my
I
own
don't.
horn
That's
here.
why I'm like, dude, no one talks to me. I don't like this and this and that. But then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, that's a lie, actually.
Yeah.
But I don't really pay attention. I don't really care either.
I've noticed that a lot because Amy, my wife, for people who don't know, my wife Amy gets hit on a lot, and she doesn't realize it though.
That's the thing. I'm like, la-ti-da. Everyone just wants to be my friend. Everyone
Yeah,
just
she's
wants
like-
to say hi.
Just like he's weird, and I'm just like, no, he was trying to fuck you right now. Like that dude wants to put his penis inside you.
Right.
That's what's happening.
That's me. It just yeah.
Like, all right, so yesterday, Amy. Oh, no, first, tell me your story first.
no,
Tell me your-
you first. 'Cause
Okay.
mine's a little longer.
Okay.
But maybe I'll get the edit.
Well, it kind of has to do with her not realizing that someone's hitting on her. She tells me I'm at work yesterday, and she calls me, and I talk to her, and she's like, "Oh, so I just got invited to a Packer party on Sunday." And I'm like, "Just you?" Like, I was talking to this guy, and I'm like, "Hold on a second. What do you mean you're talking to this
That would
guy?
totally be me.
And you just got invited to a Packer party? What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, so in my head, I'm like, he's hitting on you. And I think I told her like he was hitting on you, right? Like he just wanted to fuck you, right? And she's like, "No, I don't think so." Like he was drunk, I guess, and like he was. But he was married. She said he's married, and I was just like, "Oh, gotta do anything."
It doesn't.
There's nothing to do.
unfortunately.
Most of these dudes out here are just like, "Oh, I just want to put something somewhere. I don't care where it's at."
Trying to have a yeah.
That's all. It doesn't matter.
I hear you.
So that's what I'm saying. She doesn't realize it, but this happens all the time to her, which I wish she would realize it more because
But that's the thing, because she's not paying attention, because she's not taking it like that, because it doesn't matter.
then she'd realize how much I don't do it to girls. And she know how much she knows me.
Look at it. No, I get it. That's what I do too. I think everyone wants to be my friend, and then like 2-3 times after hanging out, I'm like, they were freaking weird,
They
man.
just wanted to put their fingers in me.
Yeah, they make one comment, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I forgot.
It's
I forgot.
so. Have you ever just like played with someone's balls before?
Right,
It's
like,
just a-
so what
just
are
a
you
weird
wearing?
question.
What do you do? What kind of porn do you watch? I'm like, dude.
Friends ask each other those questions all the time.
Well, they do. I mean, me and my friends do.
Yeah, you and your friends are gross though. So that's all there is to it.
Dude, say
You and
your
your
girl.
you and your girlfriends are the most disgusting group of women I've ever met in my entire life. It's like, what are you guys talking about?
We are though.
You talking about discharge right now?
No, we
The
don't.
fuck? All the time.
Actually, it probably is that. Everything is just, there's no filter.
No filter. Well, I mean, that's what you get when you get friends
That's what
together.
I was
When you
gonna
have
say.
friends
I know you do
forever,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have friends forever. I mean, I do, but
What?
he's gone now.
Forever.
All my friends forever, my best friends forever, they don't live by me anymore. They all live somewhere else.
We're friends forever, because through marriage.
Through marriage. We're related through marriage.
We're related through marriage now.
She's my step friend.
friends. Yeah.
She's my friend-in-law.
friends forever. Okay, so my story.
Yeah, tell me your goddamn
when we
story
go back
already.
to talking about if I'm out and about and people do what? Talk or hit on me or say,
Well, we were talking about how oblivious a lot of women are to guys just hitting on them,
okay.
right? I just kind of get, you get it.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, because I'm trying to keep up with my Facebook now.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Dang.
You got it.
Hold on, bear with me.
I'm bearing.
I want this to stand up. Okay.
Okay, so put it like right
There
there.
we go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, hey, I'm actually awake and catching the show. Morning. Hi, guys. Hey, everybody tuning in. Why is this not? This is bullshit right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the other week,
Yes. Tell me what's going
I was
on.
having lunch with a friend. We were down in Milwaukee, right?
Okay. Name names. Go. Birth dates, social security numbers. I need to know details.
Twinny. My friend Gina. She's
Oh,
my twinny.
hey, Gina.
Twinny. Hey.
Hey, Gina, you little drunk ass girl. How you doing? That's the last time I saw her. She was drunk as shit. That's all. Keep going.
Don't talk. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
So anyway, gotcha. So we were eating,
Yeah.
and yes, and
Yeah.
I get up to go to the bathroom, and there was this one dude that came in to like sit there, and I'm not paying attention. Well, actually, rewind. So we're starting to Snapchat, right? Because I'm getting better at Snapchat,
Right.
and he gonna make himself known, which my back is to him, but he gonna make himself known and be like, dude, what if he's tuning in?
Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Is this someone that we might like know?
No,
Oh, okay.
you don't.
Okay.
Amy
hope you-
does. I told her story.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's on my Facebook, so maybe he's to me. Anyway, shout out, but I ain't gonna shout you out. And
Shout it out.
you can be like, oh, you guys are on Snap. What's your Snapchat? Blah blah. And I
Who's
like,
not on Snapchat? First of all, who's not on Snapchat?
dude, I wasn't.
Yeah, but you're a
Wait,
rare
that ties
circumstance.
into it. Remember that part,
All right,
okay?
all right,
So
remember
we were
it, go.
talking about he first said something about my Snap, right?
Yeah.
Remind me to tie that in later.
All right.
So I gotta get my thoughts together with my stories. So then I'm like looking at 20, and I'm like looking at this dude over here, gonna want to make himself known. Like, what's your Snap? I want to see y'all on social media. You know, and I like don't pay attention. I'm like, yeah, okay. So then I go to the bathroom and he's like, whoa, what's up with your girl? Blah, blah, blah. She like black dudes. she gonna be like,
Who does? Okay. If someone says nah, then they're just like, well, you're racist. I don't
Yeah.
like. It's just not
Trinity goes, I think you got a good shot. So dude got like super excited. So I come
Hey,
back.
what's up with your girl? She like Native Americans? And
That
shit?
was like the first thing he said. Yeah.
Does she like black dudes?
So apparently like that's a thing that like people ask.
Damn.
Yeah. So I come back and she's like, and I'm, my back's kind of to him. She's like, dude was asking about you. I'm like, oh, no shit. And so then we were like no, wait, hold on. I know you guys this horrible story. There's some things I kind of want to leave out.
They're loving it. They like the story.
No.
Yeah. See all the hearts going across the screen? You missed it.
Okay. Hold on, stop. Or else
Go.
I'll never get
There it
through
is, right
this.
there. There.
So
There you
then
go.
we started
Throw
exchanging.
them hearts across the
So
screen.
then we started exchanging Snapchats, right? So here I'm thinking, like, at first I'm like, looking new, but conversation, okay, we're in a safe place. This can't go anywhere wrong, right?
Mm,
And I don't know how much of this story I really want to tell.
you'll be all right.
I gotta have to stop
Tell it
so,
all.
so
Tell it
people
all.
don't judge me.
Who cares, man?
Okay, I'll tell it all.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh shit, okay. So then
Yeah, they love you. See that?
Okay, so we exchange Snapchat information. Then he starts putting us on his Snap, but like we're kind of looking away. So he's like kind of just
Wait. So he's like, okay. So his back is still towards you?
My back was towards him.
Towards him,
He was
and he
so
was just
open, like trying to.
And he like had his phone up and was just Snapchatting.
Yeah, like of us
video?
laughing, and then it goes on our Snap, and we're like, dude. So we're like, okay, whatever, and we're like locked it out, whatever. And I don't really get. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, this is fun, whatever, haha. This is fun. This is when I don't know better.
Right.
You know, I
Right.
think everyone wants to be friends and funny, and it's all cool. And all of a sudden, I looked at him. Now, this is like the first. I already gave him my Snap. Never even looked at dude. And he's telling me his name. I can't say it. He says his name.
Please. Come on.
Then he gives the shorter version, and something in my head was kind of like, oh, okay. And I look at him. He goes, oh, you're Elsa, right, from Facebook?
Right.
You're that rapper. And I was like,
What?
I haven't really rapped in a long time. I was like, but yeah, that's my name on Facebook. So I'm thinking like, dude must know me from way back on Facebook. And I look at Gina and I'm like, dude is just like, there were certain things that he was saying. I look at Gina, I'm like, I think he knows more about me
He's
than
stalking
he's
you.
saying.
So he knew who you were before he even asked if you.
I don't know when he knew where I was. I don't know if he sat by me because he knew who I was.
Oh, that's creepy as shit.
Or it just happened that when the time I actually turned after already exchanging information, he was like, oh, you're so-and-so from Facebook. And I'm like, oh. And that has happened to me before. But I was like, shit, I'm sitting right next to him. Like, yeah. And dude said a rapper. So I was like, he must know me from like a while ago of doing music. Because I haven't said anything about music recently other than like the female takeover ads or whatever that showed music beforehand. I was like, yeah. And so then I turned to Gina. I'm like, I think he knows more about me than he's telling me or than I know about him. And so she's like,
That reminds me of somebody else when I first met them.
yeah.
Anyways, we gonna keep going.
So then
Keep going.
they'll throw me out. So then
Hey, Amy.
she goes, it's a stalker, bro. It's a stalker. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm like, I don't care. Let's just keep talking.
Right.
So then I was going to this 80s, 90s party that night. And he was all like, oh, where's that at? What?
That shit just makes me feel old as shit. A '90s party.
It was so dope. I had so much fun. And so then he was Snapchatting me from there. Well, then my phone died.
He was at the party with you.
No, he
No.
wouldn't come to West Dallas. He's like, I'm not coming to West Dallas.
Hey, smart man. He's a smart man.
Yeah, no doubt. So then, he's all like, oh, I want to I want to see you before you leave town. Let's like go for coffee or something.
Real quick, hold on. You know why he wouldn't go to West Dallas, right?
Yeah.
He ain't got no license. He ain't driving.
No, he is.
He ain't got no license.
Hold up, because then when we left,
Yeah.
then he Snapchatted me, which this I read through, and this is how I feel. Maybe he wasn't, but dude, he was, right? So he Snapchatted me and like, oh, we're leaving, but it was a Snapchat just to hype up his car he was driving because he had a Jaguar.
What? What Jaguar? How old is the Jaguar? Like a new Jaguar?
Like someone, I don't know actually.
Like
not really. It looked good, I think.
Jaguars are gross, but that's cool. No, it's fine.
But that's what he was trying. It didn't like get me all wet and excited.
It's just expensive.
I'm just saying he was just
Toyotas, yo.
Yeah, he was just trying to, like front, like cool if that's what you're proud of, whatever.
You
but
like my car?
But I knew he was using it to leverage. I'm like, cool, let's do it. So I didn't Snapchat back. Then so I was out, and my phone dies. Then the next morning, I was like, all of a sudden, his name has a shorter name, and I was like, that name sounds familiar. So I check my Facebook. I'm like, if dude knows I'm me on Facebook, let me try my friends, right?
Oh, we need to blast him.
No.
All right, sorry. All right, keep going. Sorry.
He wasn't even that bad. Like,
all right,
that's where I get wrong again. Like, dude, he was that bad.
I mean, from what I'm hearing is that he was sort of stalking you a little bit, but not really. But just kind of like asserting himself into him wanting to get to know you, or him trying to make you know who he is, right?
Yes.
And look, there's a thing about like, in my mind, I'm like this, all right, so sometimes to make a woman notice you, you have to go above and beyond certain things, right?
Yeah,
which is
but
all
that
fine
flossy
and
stuff,
dandy.
that flossy stuff don't do nothing for me.
No. That shit I never got. I never understood that shit either, right? Because I like nice cars because I like nice things, right?
Okay.
Like, I never gave a shit about if a woman liked my car or not. I've always just been like, I just like nice cars. I don't have any nice cars, but I like them. I'm not going to just buy. I was never going to just buy a nice car because, yo, I might give me some pussy off of this car, yo. Like, no, it never crossed my mind to do anything like that.
Well,
I would be like, ooh, this has heated seats. I want it because my butt gets cold at some times, you know what I'm saying? Or this car has AC, and my car from 1988 doesn't have any AC. That's why I want this nice car. And I know this AC ain't going to go out. That's why I like it.
So hold on. So I checked my Facebook the next morning, right?
What's up, Jacob? Jay, Lemmy? What did he do?
I looked at my messages.
Valencia wants to know what the point is.
I know. I'm trying to get to it.
Yeah.
And I don't know that there is a point, but...
Yeah, I think it's just a story, Valencia. I don't think it's a point.
No, but the next morning I checked my messages, right? We've been having conversations. I've talked to this dude.
So he had two different names on Facebook?
One in real life and one on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
But it was
so
a longer version
name,
of his name and then a shorter like nickname.
Like his name was
that
like,
I put two and two together.
So it'd be like Quincy in real life, but in it'd be like Q.
Yeah.
And okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
sense. So I checked my Facebook message. I'm like,
what's up,
oh
Ryan?
my God, this guy does know me.
XL big.
How do you get all these?
What are you talking? It's right. They pop up right there. Boop, 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 boop.
See, they don't on mine.
Boop, boop, boop. Well, that's because only on the computer. Boop, boop.
Oh,
that's why I have this one open.
That's what I'm talking about. That's stuff that I miss.
Yeah, you go back and look all. That's why I got all these screens around me, so I can just be like, all right, what's going on? That
I'm
one,
trying.
looking at that one there, looking at that one, looking at this one here. I got the YouTube.
Oh, I never even caught that one.
Yeah, see that one in the corner right down there.
My eyes hurt.
Yeah, 8 screens in this bitch.
Okay.
Hey Dan, what's going on, man? All right, sorry.
I'm done.
So you saw. So the dude had 2 different names.
Okay, I guess the point is, dude tried to come up like he didn't know me. Then, oh, you're a girl from Facebook. Then the next day I checked my inbox messages. He's been hitting me up since January. I never respond. January, February, March, April, May. Hey, what's good? Hey, hi. Then in July, I was finally like, what? And he says,
what?
So did you move out of Milwaukee? I say, yeah. He goes, oh, I'm never going to get that date. Like, bro, we never even talked about a date in the first place. Then he says, what's your Snapchat?
Yo, Yari, thank you. Welcome back.
And I say, I don't have one because I didn't. So the fact that it links up when we're in this restaurant, he's like, what's your Snapchat? By then I had one. But at that time when he first asked me, last of my Facebook messages, I didn't have one.
So he was like, you lying whore.
Probably.
So this kind of brings me to another subject I kind of want to talk to you about, right? What has to do with like the culture of men and women and the interactions between them lately, right?
Yeah.
Like
I feel awkward.
No, awkward about what?
Around
Around men?
Yeah, when they like trying, because I think everyone wants to be my friend.
Well, no, here's the thing, right?
I'm not that ignorant and that vulnerable though, so don't get me wrong. Because I'm just used to being like, skirt, skirt.
So there's this culture.
It's hard for me to meet.
We live in. People are saying that we live in this quote unquote rape culture, right? Where
sick, absolutely. I feel like
you think that's stupid, right?
I feel like I have this like complex. I feel like
buddy's trying to rape you.
Yeah.
That's
I don't mean to be ignorant about it by any means, but
now I feel like I need to sit over there. Now.
I do feel like no, not you, but like because people come out super aggressive and super uncomfortable. Yeah, every stranger dude.
And I think it's
stranger danger for sure every day.
I think it's Wisconsin attitudes that you're getting though, right? I think it's the guys in Wisconsin who are very aggressive. Because the cold makes them that way. They're like, it's getting cold. I need somebody to curl up next to now. It's a survival mechanism.
Or there's females out there that are just not. They're giving everyone the wrong.
Well, so here's the thing, right? So you heard about.
Or it's a pretty face, so it's got to mean something else, but it's not.
Wait, what do you mean?
Just everyone thinks, oh, she's this pretty face. She's gonna probably like dumb. I can finesse this girl. And
she's gonna be gullible.
I can wine her down.
She's never had to do anything in her entire life because she was pretty. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, like I was saying, there's this culture of rape. Like we live in this rape culture where a guy can't even really ask a woman to like have coffee without them running and saying, "I feel uncomfortable." It's sexual assault or it's rape or something like that.
Yeah, or else it's only 2 more sentences later, and they're like, "So you want to go back to my house?" And you're like, "Dude, I thought we were just coming out for coffee."
Right, but okay. Here's my okay. All right, so I figured we were gonna be on different pages with this one. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so in my head, and my opinion is this: it's like, okay, of course, this man who asked you out for coffee wants to sleep with you, right?
I have to get that through my head from the jump, right?
Right? Like when a woman asks me out somewhere, she wants to sleep with me. Like she's made up their mind
that's not true.
All the goddamn time. There's never been one woman who's been like, hey, you want to go do something with me? And I didn't end up smashing. It just never happened. It's never happened.
So I live in a really weird world.
You live in Elsie's world. Because in the real world.
I like my world.
I feel like this. I feel like the rape culture is not the rape culture. I feel like yes, I don't know what it's like to be a woman, right? I can tell you that, right?
Yes,
and
you do.
And it's sometimes when I'm at home, when I'm in my pumps, I put my nice skirt on. I definitely know what it's like. But no, I can definitely say that I understand that it's got to be difficult to be as vulnerable as a woman must feel, right? To feel as vulnerable as a woman must feel at times, right? Mm-hmm. Just in the physical way, right? Not in the intellectual way or anything like that, but just in the physical way of how a man is much stronger than a woman. Like you literally are walking around, you're walking around the world around all these dudes who can just take you if they want to. Yeah. Like most of the men that women meet in their entire lives can just be like, hey, come with me. Come on, just pick you up, put you over their shoulder, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're in a dark alley, you done, that's it. Julie, James, Jimmy, what's going on? Hey, D, what's going on? D. All right, so
yeah, let's shut up.
But you know what I mean? Where'd my cup go? Here it is. But so I understand how you would feel that with that feeling, right? But not every man wants to do that, right?
What I want to know is why can't I be friendly without someone thinking I'm just trying to fuck? Like, why can't I?
It's
so
biological.
All of a sudden I'm vulnerable and I'm a ding dong because I'm talking and I'm friendly?
It's biological. It's a biological thing because most of the time guys think when a woman gives them attention, even if it is friendly attention.
Some people have good vibes and I'm comfortable around them and I want to talk.
They'll mistake it as flirting and they'll mistake the flirting as, yeah, she wants the D, bro.
So where do I draw the line? Where do I find the happy medium? I guess they got to get to know me or I say skirt. You say one wrong thing, skirt. Or we kick it and then you realize how I really am, which usually happens.
Well, I can definitely tell you this. I've told my sister-in-law this before. Every single man who's not related to you wants to have sex with you.
I'm starting to.
Every single man who's not related to you wants to have sex with you, and depending on what region of this country you're from, and depending on what region of the country you're from,
need to calm down.
Some of your family might want to have sex with you.
Stop.
Depending on where you live in this country.
Okay.
Okay. Just say, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's kind of something like so. Just realize that it's not a hitting thing. Like men like sex, right? Heterosexual men like sex, homosexual men like sex.
Okay.
They like sex. Men in general like doing the deed. It's just a thing that happens. So
Okay.
So that's like
I'm following. Okay.
Okay, so it's like I'm just like, so this whole culture of like, oh, because I heard a story. This guy was in an elevator, asked this woman, like they were talking for a little bit on the ride up, and he was like, hey, they lived in the same building or something like that. They're on the ride in the elevator going up, and he's like, oh, hey, would you wanna, come to my house and have a cup of coffee? We can talk some more.
Like he wants to
And
sleep with
she
me.
like went on this tangent, went online, was saying like, well, like you're trying to rape. That's rape culture and all this. Like what?
Okay,
the
I wouldn't
fuck
do that.
Are you talking
I don't go
about?
that far.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that serious. I mean, he really does just want to be my friend, and I'm totally over for coffee.
So Valencia says it's just the vibe you give off to men that determine how they approach you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm friendly, but like, so then people take it as flirting.
But then there's also
So then I can't be myself. I'm not flirting with somebody.
Well, what's the difference between flirting and being nice, though?
I don't know, because someone might be flirting with me and I don't know either. I think they
Right.
just want to be friends because that's the vibe that I feel I give off. But then people are like, "Oh yeah, what's good? What's your number?"
Yeah, because Amy says I
Coffee
flirt with.
equals sex.
Amy, I mean, yeah. Amy
Good
says that I
morning.
flirt with people all the time. That I flirt with girls in like drive-through and like I flirt with waitresses and stuff just because I'm silly with
No,
them.
I don't believe it, but I know what you're saying.
Because I'm silly with them, right?
Yeah.
Because I go and I say jokes and shit. Because
Right.
I
I
know
do
their
that.
job sucks. And I'm trying to make them smile.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. I don't want to bang them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm happy at home.
I agree.
I'm good. I got steak and lobster at the crib. I don't need to go out and get
He does.
a double. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gravy, baby. But you know what I'm saying? That's
Amy's like that too, though.
like what? Like super.
Kind of like friendly, outgoing.
Yeah, she is.
Same as
Especially
you
if
would
the
be.
guy's kind of cute to her.
Yeah, and she'll
Yeah,
probably walk with
especially.
like, dude, so cute. Oh my god, she'll probably say it in front of you. Like,
She does all the time, and I'm just like, bitch.
yeah,
You know I'm standing right, bitch. I got my ring on right
Yeah.
now. We all holding hands, ho.
it's
I ain't coming with
fine.
her. I'm just joking.
It's fine.
It's just. So Heather says, but if you a woman and you aren't nice, you're stuck up bitch.
Right.
100% accurate.
Accurate.
Because if you're a man
But
and
if
you're not
I'm nice,
nice,
then
you're
I
a
wanna
goddamn
sleep with you.
douchebag. You're a douchebag. If you're a dude and you're stuck up, you're a douchebag. Right?
So I'm-
or you're elitist, or you have white you're if you're white, you're dominant your white privilege. I don't know what the hell it is. Anyways. I just wanted to bring up white privilege.
Yeah, you did. You just want to throw that in there.
I just want to throw up white privilege.
White privilege.
You know, you guys got it.
Hashtag.
Hashtag stay woke around here. But no, but like, no, for real. Like, I've met women who
Yeah, and I
have
don't want
just
to be
been.
a stuck up B or like, oh, she's pretty, she must be stuck up, but I'm not.
No, you're not pretty. But no, but like,
Exactly what I'm saying.
no, but like, I definitely noticed that with women, and to me, I'm just like, fuck you. Like, I'm not like I'm one of the few dudes who aren't trying to sleep with you, right? I legitimately like enjoy conversations with just human beings, right?
Yeah.
So if I spark up a conversation with a woman, it's because I'm genuinely interested in your thoughts and views and opinions.
Absolutely.
But if you're stuck up, I'm gonna be
You're
I'm gonna be an
absolutely ugly.
asshole to you. No,
Yeah.
I don't care what they look like. I'm just gonna be an
No,
asshole. To
I'm
you.
not saying either. I'm just saying like their energy is ugly. They're an ugly person if they're stuck up.
Yeah. So
When you're
Yari,
trying to have a conversation.
Yari said she used to flirt a lot, but stopped because guys got aggressive, and I'm not that type of. Well, hold on a second. I need you to elaborate this aggressiveness because you might have gotten raped here. Okay.
Don't say that.
What? I mean,
That's traumatic.
people get raped, bro.
That's traumatic. We're erasing the R word.
Wait, what?
We
no,
are
no, no.
erasing the R word.
First of
and
all-
not racist,
first-
but
fir-
the other word.
First of all, the leftists in America have regained that word and used it for
I don't like
hitting
it.
on women. They call it rape now. Right?
I know I used
When
it
a
earlier, but
woman-
I didn't really want to, and
when
it
a
made
woman-
me feel uncomfortable.
When a woman gets hit on and they don't like the person who's hitting on
Violated.
them,
I want to use the word violated.
that sounds grosser than rape.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
I cringe when I hear
he
the R word.
violated. That sounds grosser than rape to me.
Took advantage.
He took advantage. There you go. He did things I didn't want him to do.
I don't even like the conversation.
Well, unfortunately, Lindsay, this is the conversation that we need to have.
Okay, well, we can listen to what she had to say, but we don't have to talk about you might have been something or another.
You might have been.
Just aggressive. Just aggressive in their actions. Aggressive. We can talk about this vaguely.
Well, what's an
in-
aggressive action? Like what's so Yari? What's your?
Coming up to you, touching you.
You just grabbed. That was aggressive. You saw that? You saw that, guys?
wasn't aggressive.
That's I need your attention.
That
Look at me. I'm like, motherfucker.
that wasn't aggressive.
It was very aggressive, and
I
I feel very
apologize.
unsafe right now.
Well, see what I mean?
No.
A guy can't even put their arm on my shoulder, and that's aggressive. So you feel uncomfortable? I don't have a strong touch.
I feel slow. I mean, I feel very small right now. I need to be in this corner.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere.
Okay, so wait,
you understand.
Hold on. All right.
Put you in this position.
So a man walking up to you and touching your arm like that is aggressive?
No. Some people may find it aggressive, yes. Duh.
Okay.
Some people might find it aggressive, yes.
See, Ryan said that's sexual harassment, I'll say.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
Saw that, D?
I was like, okay. That I was
This shoulder right here. This one. This one.
Okay. I
Take a
apologize.
picture of it, send it to the
Teach
police.
his own. I'm sorry you felt uncomfortable. I apologize.
No tachi. No, but okay, so a guy walking up to you and like putting their hand on your shoulder or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like I walk up to you when we're out and stuff like that, and I just put my arm around you and be like, "What's up, girl?"
Yeah. That
Is that
me,
aggressive?
For me, it's not aggressive. Not
Okay.
not the hand shoulder thing. That's not aggressive to me.
Okay, but to some women that can be aggressive, right?
But I've had conversations with dudes when we're talking and we're supposed to like be cool with each other and friends, and then they just start doing this
Whoa.
to my shirt.
Are you reading that? Read that.
You can't do that.
See what she just said? Wait, hold on a second. Say that again. They touch your shirt?
Start bringing shirt down and trying to look down my bra or something. That's
Who the
aggressive.
fuck does that?
People have done it.
That's the R word.
Yeah.
First of all, gentlemen out there who have done that to Lady Elsa,
when
that's
we're just talking.
that's the R word, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who does that?
They've done it.
What? I would never think to have ever done. I don't know. Maybe my mom would raise me right or something. I don't know.
I
man.
know, and I'm looking
I don't
like,
understand that
bro,
shit.
what are you doing? We were just cool. We go back. We're friends.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about. See, I'm not talking about that. Like that type of shit is
was barely even
justifiably why women are scared of guys, right?
Yeah, when I thought we were cool and we were friends any other time, and all of a sudden you got real comfortable.
Yeah. No, that's way more.
I didn't even give you the vibe.
That's like that. What that
I didn't
is
even give
to
you
me.
the eye.
What that is to me is telling me that man who's talking to you feels some type of ownership over you at that moment.
Probably.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes are like,
Power and control, man. Sickening.
that's making like all these women are saying that shit all the time. What?
What are they saying?
I must be stupid because I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've done it to my wife.
Dude said I pulled a knife on a stranger because he started rubbing my shoulders.
Yo.
That's what's up. You know boundaries. Hey,
Jesus.
we all got different boundaries.
Dude said I pulled a knife on a stranger because he started
That's
rubbing
what's
my.
up. Hey.
Who touches people? You know, I've seen that before. I've seen people walk up to women and been like put their hands on their, and I see the cringe look in ladies' eyes, just like, oh my God, please stop touching me.
Yeah.
And I'll look at them like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, you should probably just stop touching.
It's
me
weird
right
too
now.
because people have an energy about themselves that like
It's
they can
creepiness.
put their hand on your shoulder and you be like, oh, it's a friendly
Right.
hand on the shoulder. It's a something doesn't feel right hand on the shoulder.
It's the let me get your clothes off hand on the
Yeah.
shoulder shit. Yeah, it's yeah. See, I was just talking about some of this. This is
You know what? A lot of you men would cry.
Hold the no, you men.
Would cry yourselves to sleep and in the shower if you guys had certain little minor things happen to you that go down to us. Like someone comes up to you and tries to look down your shirt.
Yo, sound off, ladies. I want to hear this, and I want the names of these gentlemen. I will personally come to the house and fuck them up for you. I don't like that shit at all. That shit makes me angry, yo. Heather says that she had a
Sick,
guy
man.
slap her ass and she hit him in the face. Good
There
for
you go. I
Heather.
was gonna say that happens a lot when you're out anywhere too, and people just think it's cool.
So that shit's not cool, right?
That's aggressive.
So what do you think about
In my opinion.
what Donald Trump says about women and does then?
I don't know. I
right?
haven't really been listening. I don't.
Oh, come on. You haven't heard the grab the pussy shit?
Ooh, I have, but
Yeah, the way that he talks about women.
yeah.
Right?
Whatever little things I heard was I almost tried to make believe that it wasn't true because I didn't want to believe it.
Why didn't you want to believe it? Because you like Trump?
No, but that's just,
Are you a secret conservative, Elsa?
stop. It's completely beyond that. It's just that's disgusting, and I don't want to. I choose not to listen to that.
So you turn your mind off because you can't believe that human beings can be that
Yeah,
gross?
sometimes I try to just protect myself and surround things selective listening.
That's not a
I
good
don't-
idea.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it's
I
not.
don't think it's ever a good idea. Elsa, so
Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not.
he says,
for
I feel
me.
you, Elsa. A chick that I didn't even know walked up and grabbed my butt. I felt so used.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot too.
And that's supposed to just be common when women go out. Come on.
No, yeah, I've had
happens
women.
you once, you're like, so I'm really want to go home and cry right now.
Yeah.
I feel super uncomfortable.
Yari says she's not cool with people touching her, especially strangers. Yeah, I'm not
There you
cool
go,
with that
and that's
either.
your boundaries.
I don't like women touching me either. Like I don't like random women just touching me. I hate it. Matter of fact, I don't even like giving hugs to friends who are women. Like it kind of, I'm just like,
Hold on, read that one.
What does it say? Oh shit! Had a dude tell me to kill myself because I wouldn't sleep with him. Didn't even know him. Yeah, dudes are aggressive.
That's aggressive.
And they feel if they show a female attention that they were obligated to put out.
Absolutely.
I think part of the problem is that you guys are hanging around the wrong.
That's what I was gonna
people,
say.
Right? Because
but it's hard to distinguish who's right and who's wrong because all of a sudden, like I said,
Ryan, I think you're right, man. Alcohol does probably cause a lot of these issues.
a lot of
Go
them.
ahead, Elsa.
I would agree with probably quite a bit of that. But wait, hold on. Dudes are too aggressive. I feel like if they show a female. Yeah, like it's supposed to be an unspoken about code that I give you this, you give me that. Everyone always wants something in return.
Right.
That's
like
disgusting.
it's like
and
a lot of
gotta
dudes
be with
believe like if you
favor.
marry a woman that she obligated to give you sex or that
all
when
day
you're
every
there-
day you're mine.
or
This
a
is what I want,
girlfriend
how I want it.
or a girlfriend. Well, she's my girlfriend, so she's obligated to have sex with me at all times whenever I
No,
want it,
F
no
that.
matter how she feels.
F that.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's rape, bro. You can't do that. So it's
Now,
that's
okay.
the R word. Sorry, it's the R word, guy. You can't do that. So
Bleep.
because I mean, I've heard guys do that before, like say that, and because what that is it's an ownership.
It's
thing,
ownership. It's that
right?
power and control thing that I feel like.
and that's the type of shit that is probably, sadly, going to be very hard to get out of them for
I feel
another
like
couple
it's
of
getting even
like
worse
if someone,
and worse.
if a man is like that, he's always going to be like that. He's never going to change, right?
Absolutely.
So and unfortunately, what happens is that their children see them treat their partners that way, and then they become that same thing, right? It's a learned behavior. So they've seen someone who they look up to treat a woman that way before, and then and so on, right? So that's why it's important, in my mind, to garner loving relationships, to foster loving relationships, to show your children, right, that this is how you need to be loved and also how you need to love someone else in return, right? That's why, in my mind, I put my wife first. My children will come second because of that rule in my life, right?
Yeah.
Some people might think you're crazy.
I
Your
believe
children.
that.
No, she's my wife. She was my wife first. She was the woman I chose to be
dig it.
with, and then the kids came.
To bring
Right?
children into this world.
And
with,
in
so.
order for me to have a strong relationship, I need to show her that, right? And in order for my children, for me I want my children to know that the value of them, right? They need to know their own value, right?
Yes.
And-
that's where I think it goes
right.
wrong. A lot of people don't know their own value and their worth.
And that's another thing too. And so it's not only just the guys have this ownership over them, but also the women feel like they need to because of who they've seen do whatever, right? Like it's a gross, you know what I'm saying?
Disgusting.
So yeah, I'm going to tell you how difficult situation is for me. I sell things online. I get hit on by half the guys that buy stuff from me. What do you sell? Hold on. What are you selling?
It doesn't matter.
No,
it doesn't
I want
matter
to
what she
know.
sells.
What are you selling that a whole bunch of dudes are just hitting on you?
Well, because it's probably another open chat or another thing that guys go scrolling through.
Well, it's a lube, but there's no reason.
Absolutely, it doesn't matter what she's selling.
It's true. It doesn't matter what
She's
you're
not
selling. But now I'm just
As long
very
as you're
interested
not
in it.
selling the.
I just feel like that's a weird, like, I sell things
kitty cat.
online and dudes, I get random dick pics. It's so frustrating. Oh, what's up with the dick pics?
Oh,
Hold on a
let's talk about the
second.
deep
Before I say anything bad about dick pics, there's probably a few of them out there of mine.
Wait, I have a question.
Nope. Okay.
Oh
go
wait,
ahead.
sorry.
No,
Make
go
sure.
ahead.
I gotta remember these things. I forget.
Remember what things?
Why do guys send dick pics when they're not asked for?
I don't know. I've never sent a dick
Do you
pic
guys
that wasn't
think
asked
like
for.
it's so cool that you want us to think it's really cool too?
I mean, my dick is pretty cool.
Like you
but
like it
that's
so
whatever.
much that you want us to like it that much too?
I really do like my penis. Fuck you, okay?
But when
My
someone
penis is
doesn't
amazing.
ask for one, and you're like,
It's
"Hey,
just like,
how's
why
your
you-
morning?"
Well,
This
I don't
is how
ask
my
for-
morning is.
I don't ask for an ass on the counter shot, and you send it to my Instagram all the damn time. So here goes a dick.
Here goes knows a dick.
That's my opinion on it all.
No, I don't know. DPs. D pics.
Double penetrations? DPs.
Turn me on. No. D pics. D pics really haven't done much for me because they're usually sent at like the wrong time. Like, bro, I don't even know you for one, really.
First of all, dicks are gross.
They are.
The male body, unless you're like completely chiseled.
Sometimes that's even worse.
There's no, like, no, not just chiseled, but just like you look like you're in shape. You know what I'm saying? A male body in shape, just from the waist up, is all right. You go to waist down, everything the waist down on a man is just like, what the fuck? Who made this?
Yeah.
Like God, whoever made the male body was just like, because they're so tired of making the female body. They were so exhausted from making the female body because they took their time and made these curves and the skin was soft and all this shit. And then the person who made it was just like, dude,
I ran out of ideas.
Oh, there you go, dude. It's like, so Valencia says, once again, it goes back to the vibe you give off to people. If you make them think it's cool to touch and disrespect your space, they will. I interact with lots of men, and I've never been disrespected before because I don't even let them think that it's cool to do that or to form in his mind that I'm that type. Maybe as women, we have to watch our body language and the messages we secretly send. Oh, shit. She's blaming the victim. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's how I do feel like
I love
that a
it.
bit.
Blame the victim. It's your fault. You shouldn't have wore that skirt.
Yeah, I totally get what she's saying, but that's in a broad spectrum, if you ask me, because, like I said, I think I am friendly. The way that I can be friends with my male friends is the same way I could be friendly with a dude that I'm just meeting. So why is he getting the wrong idea, but my friend doesn't, who doesn't disrespect me?
Right.
And I'm not changing my values or my morals or me as a person.
Right.
There's been in situations, I get it. There have been in situations that, yes, I wasn't, you know what I mean, that I could see, whatever, but not purposeful, though, either. You know what I mean?
Emil, go screw yourself, buddy. Should have came in. No excuses.
Yeah. It's cool, though. We got it.
Don't
like
worry,
you said,
bro.
dynamic duo.
We got it, bro. Yeah, I think, like...
But there are people that do use the wrong body language and purposeful and don't know.
Well, it's attention
or
seeking,
do know
right?
what they're doing, yeah.
But they're not asking to be assaulted, right?
Absolutely.
Like, just because someone wants the attention of the opposite sex doesn't mean they want the negative type of attention, right? Doesn't mean that just because someone wants someone to talk to them and pay attention to them doesn't mean that they want someone to touch them and grab them and forcibly do things to them. Like, they don't want, like, nobody wants that unless you're role playing in the bedroom. Then they want it. But it's just...
Oh, they want it.
You know, they fucking want it. And if they don't want it, they're going to take it anyways because we're role playing.
Okay.
But it's...
I was like, don't say that. Okay. I was like, you can't just, like, go back on your word right now.
No, so...
Stop.
It's so I think there's a difference between I don't think that anybody should have to change their behavior just because somebody else might act a certain way. I think that's asking a lot of people.
Yeah, because then I feel like I'm just gonna shut down, not be friendly to anybody.
Yeah.
But then some guys get turned on
Emil's
by
right.
someone shutting down, thinking she's
Emil,
playing hard to get.
Emil, you're right. It's about respect. It's
For
just,
ourselves and for other people.
and not even. I mean, yeah. I mean, so if a woman is.
But we all have different levels of self-respect.
Yeah, see, Yari's snapping now. Yari says, I do not give vibes that it's okay to come at me in that way. No, and it's,
I get it.
you are who you are. Even if you're flirty and friendly, that's who you are. That doesn't give a man an excuse or another person an excuse to just do what they want with you, right? This is your space, right? You should be able to feel comfortable and safe in who you are, no matter who you are and what you look like, what you're wearing, unless you're completely naked. Then it's like, well, people are going to probably touch your boobs. You have to put
Like
that stuff
that girl
away.
that was at the bar
What girl at the bar?
with her skirt up dancing
When was this?
at the DJ Unk concert.
Who's doing that? There was someone doing that? Oh, shit, you're right. Oh,
She wanted it.
about that. She wanted to be touched.
You can't go out like that and
That's all she wants. Yeah, exactly. That's a good. Oh, thank you. That's a great.
You're welcome.
No, I'm saying. That's a that's a great example, yo. Like she went out to be touched by men that night.
Yeah.
She wanted to get touched up by men. She was putting her body on men putting her skirt up,
she had a little
showing her
thong
ass,
on.
taking her boobs out and stuff. That's what she was doing. That's what she
And people,
wanted.
but like the men in the back were like,
They were like, all right, shit, click, 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 click. Now me, I'm just like,
yeah, I felt like maybe was I supposed to like do something?
no, that's her. That's her
that's what
option,
she-
right?
yeah.
And see, my wife does the same thing. She's like, I need to go save her. No, you don't. This
Yeah.
hoe needs to be a hoe. Let that hoe be a hoe. That's what she wants to do. There's some women like that, and there's dudes who do that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They'll get dressed up and be sexy, come out with their chest out, popped out and shit. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Got those nice little V marks pointing down and shit.
Them green gold chains
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
So Miley, I think they're talking to Valencia right now. She says Valencia has a point.
To an extent, I
yeah.
would agree.
Millie. I said Miley. Sorry, Millie.
Miley
yeah.
Miley Sikowski. Cyrus.
Millie Sikowski. Pilkington.
Wow. That's a name.
Oh, I love these comments, guys. Thank you so much. Valencia has a point to an extent. A man can have interactions with a woman who gives those vibes, and that woman lets him do what he wants, and that man then gets it in his head that he can treat every woman like that. Well, that man's a fucking moron.
Yeah.
I'm not like, why would you treat every woman the exact same? I don't know. I guess why would you treat every person the same that you would treat the other? You know what I mean? Like, just because you can do one thing with this person doesn't mean that's other person's gonna let you do that, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't walk up to a stranger.
Just like
I can say horrible, shitty, demeaning jokes around my friends. I can't walk up to a stranger and be like, so what about those Pakistanis, eh? And it's just like, whoa, see, I can't do that with her. See her face? I can't just walk up to a stranger and say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless they got like the rebel flag wrapped around them and be like, goddamn right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
And it's just I don't know.
I
There's
don't know.
no right or wrong way. Actually, I'm trying to.
So
I'm
Nick
starting to figure
says, Nick, who called in and sexually assaulted you with his voice, said,
out. Oh yeah, talk about being. I'm just kidding.
guys
Just
that
kidding,
have
Nick.
girls as friends can tell if they are hitting on them or just friends. But these creams,
Okay.
but these are that. What the hell are you? You gotta learn how to
These
type, man.
creams, these cream puffs.
These cream puffs. Yeah, Wisconsinites, man. They love their cream puffs. But these creams that only have guy friends will prey on them on anything that comes across.
These
I don't
creams.
know.
I think creams is
Oh,
really
these
a word.
creeps. These creeps
Oh, I said cream puffs.
are the. Oh, wait.
But these creeps that
Only have guy friends will prey on anything that comes across. Oh, okay.
I don't.
Wait, what creeps? You talking about girls?
I don't think it's cream.
Or guys? No, he said creeps. He corrected himself.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways.
Some people are thirsty and seek that type of attention, like DJ Unk. And so you just
You're
let
just
him-
going to call him out like that.
No, DJ Unk isn't a creep and seeks attention.
Are you talking about just the concert?
I was
The
creeping
the
over
chick
DJ
at the
Unk though.
Yeah. Valencia, not exactly. Not all that applies to everyone. Men know who to pull that shit with and who not to pull it with. I mean, yeah, I guess. But they do feel it out, though. I've seen a lot of dudes feel out the vibe. Like, can I touch her butt? And she gonna.
Some guys just don't even know better
But
either.
the Yari
Or
said
show differently.
Yari said she doesn't give off vibes though, right? She doesn't give off any vibes. She
know how
has
to
a
pull that
standoffish.
shit with and who not to pull that shit with.
Yeah, she has a standoffish type of attitude, and she'll be. I don't know who she is, but I'm assuming, right? Because she
See,
slaps
so
dudes
some
in
guys
the
are
faces.
taking it as, oh, she's playing hard to get. She definitely wants it.
That's
It's sick, man. It goes every
that our
different,
culture.
every which way. Thank you. I can put my head on your shoulder. Thank you. Oh, I don't mean to touch you there, but yeah, thanks for using that.
It's okay, Elsa. You can touch me. But you know what I'm saying? It's. I don't
Each
even
his
know.
own. We all have our own different experiences. That's for dang sure.
But all I'm saying is to ladies out there, if you are hyping up this rape culture shit, this our culture shit,
Thank you.
please understand the difference between someone trying to assault you and someone who's just really trying to get to know you, right? And you know what also kind of gets me is I'm drunk, she's drunk, we have sex, now I raped her.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
So what they're saying is that you
We
even
cannot
though
win for
you're
losing
both
with
drunk,
guys these
even though you're
days.
both drunk, it's the male's responsibility to make sure that that they don't have sex.
Yeah, don't put yourself in that position then. If,
No,
if
hold
that's
the fuck on. What do you mean don't put yourself in that position?
well, you're saying people they're getting drunk and they're sleeping together, and then the next day it's like they're gonna get when they do this, and then they get a cute wait. Maybe I should wait to what you're saying.
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you're trying to say. Maybe you got it right.
Okay, so drunk. We should sleep together. The next day, someone might not feel good about it or this and that. They're like, definitely right me, or I don't remember.
Okay.
I feel like it is definitely each his own responsibility, but men have to be more careful with that as well, to not like put themselves in that situation, but don't go there, because that could happen the next morning. Same with women.
Yeah, but no one ever went to a woman and said they woke up next to a woman and go, I'm calling the police on you. No dude's ever said that before. But women have woken up next to a guy they slept with. They didn't remember it because they were drunk as shit, because they were irresponsible with their drinking.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? I mean, here we go. My wife, on Saturday night, right? No, this is a personal story that happened on Saturday night. I'll tell you guys this, okay? This is what happened. Now, my wife went out, got drunk. I was with her, right? And we came home. I went to bed. She came upstairs. We fooled around. She was too drunk. I said, go to sleep. I said, go to sleep, right? Yeah, we couldn't finish because she was way too drunk. I was just like, just go to sleep, right? And then we go to sleep. I wake up in the morning. She's like, did we have sex? Because she woke up with no pants on.
We were talking. She's like, I was talking to her. I woke up without my pants this morning, and my shirt was kind of unbuttoned. I wonder if we had sex. Oh my God, I have to ask him.
You know, and it's like, if she wasn't my wife, that'd be a serious situation, right? Like,
yes.
Oh, wait a second. But if I was drunk, I probably would have just kept going with it, because I'm drunk. And that's what happens when you're drunk. You do stupid shit, right? It's just a thing that happens when you're drunk. You just like, I don't know what's real. And it's like, this feels good. I'm doing this right here. You know, and it's like, and, but like for real, like,
I agree, Emil.
You know, what did he say? Oh, you tend to give the vibe the person you want the attention from. But yeah, but guys who aren't married, who are not even dating a woman, they wake up next to them like that, and then it's happened. Then it's
People
that,
need
right?
to maybe just stop fluently sleeping around all the time.
Now, did we have sex for a little bit? Yeah, we did. Me and my wife did for like a couple seconds, and then she was just like, it's like she's gonna throw up on me.
Everything's
and it's like, right? I was just like, no, I'm just gonna go over there. But like, so that could be misconstrued as, well, did I take advantage of her because she was drunk? I mean, did I?
See.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, let's be honest. Like, look at it from that perspective,
does she
right?
Feel?
Well, she's my wife. She obviously
We
doesn't
all
feel
have our
it,
different
right? So I guess
things
it's
of
just how
violence.
you feel, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. In my head, I'm just like, look, too much of the burden is placed on the man to make the right decision when you're both drunk as shit. I think it's ridiculous to expect that one person should be more coherent than the other person, even if they're both.
I think
like,
you had it right
the
though when you
amount of
started with the being irresponsible for your drinking.
Right. I mean, that's the thing, right? You know,
if we're talking about aftermath. From,
you know how much you can
drinking.
drink. You know how much you can drink. You know that 12 shots
Then it gets real, like,
in an hour is not the right
fuzzy.
thing to do, right?
No.
Everybody knows that shit. No, you don't know that shit. You don't know that taking 12 shots of Patron in less than an hour is gonna make you fucked up. Yeah, you ain't gonna believe you're gonna remember shit in the morning.
I'm just kidding.
It's just gonna happen, man.
No, I know that.
It's just gonna happen, man.
Shit happens.
You know. But anyways, yo, I digress. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just so sick of this. I'm sick of the our culture shit. The whole. I'm sick of seeing.
Why do we gotta call it the our culture? That's like really a thing.
Because that's what they call it. Yeah, it's called. They call it the our culture. That's what they call it. I don't know why they call it. They just call it that. It's a crazy leftist view of whatever, man. Look, guys, I'm a liberal, but some of the shit that they do on the left, I just can't handle. Right? Like the free, like the yelling at people who just want free speech. Right? Saying that hate speech isn't protected under free speech. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean,
know,
I don't like it, but guess what? It's speech. Speech is speech, goddammit. I don't give a damn what you're saying. I don't have to like it. I don't have to listen to it. Or if I disagree with you, then I should be able to debate you, right?
Yeah.
And not be shut down trying to debate you.
Mm-hmm.
It should just be, this is how discourse works. This is how democracies work, yo.
I just got a snap from that guy.
Oh, that same guy we were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can we please put it up?
No.
Please put it up.
I didn't look at it, but I just seen his name pop up.
Uh-huh.
He heard me.
Oh, shit. He's like, "Are you talking shit about me, else?
Right.
All I want to do is be your friend and rub your toes."
Go be a big D pic. At random.
Just thinking about you in the morning.
Yeah. How about that coffee though?
Just thinking about you. But no, man. I mean, what do you think about this whole like denying people, like blocking people from talking? Like you know who Milo Yiannopoulos is?
Man, I am so all for love and respect
Right.
and freedom and
Right.
la-ti-da.
But what's freedom to you, though?
Whatever you want. I don't
Right.
know.
Come
It
on.
depends on
This
what
is
we're
what I want to
talking
know. This is what I want to know with you.
It depends on what we're talking about.
Well-
Freedom as far as what?
What do you mean? Freedom is freedom, right? Like freedom of speech, freedom of being able to choose your own path
Freedom
in
to
life,
be
freedom
yourself,
love
to
whoever you
make
wanna
your
love.
own. I don't know. There's some boundaries though.
Like a lot of people, like me and Emil were talking about, we were talking about the Second Amendment, which is the right to bear arms, which is a freedom that we enjoy in this country. And a lot of
yeah,
people are
when you
talking
guys were
about putting restraints on it. Right?
Okay, when you guys were talking about that yesterday, like regardless if they take, oh yeah, I like the restrictions and ammo, I guess, whatever. That was a different idea. But just like limiting and not having guns anymore, people are gonna find that they're just gonna be like off the. Is that called? Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Talking about like criminals.
Yes.
Is that you using that argument?
Yes.
Are you saying criminals are just gonna find guns anyways?
Yeah, I mean they're all out there anyway. People have businesses that are just putting them through anyway. Then that market will go up even more.
I mean, criminals find guns now and they're legal, so I don't understand what the problem is. I
That-
guess I don't understand.
no, that's
that
what I'm
argument.
saying. Like
yeah,
you're gonna
exactly.
take them away, but they're just coming in from out of country anyway.
Criminals gonna be criminals, bro. Criminals, criminal.
Yeah,
Criminals crime all day long.
that's how they think.
That's what they do. They crime. They're about that crime life.
They crime all day,
You know what I'm saying? But okay, so
and especially.
what do you know about Milo Yiannopoulos and this whole like alt-right versus the alt-left type shit? Because that's what I see as I see the alt-left, the alt-right, which is like the crazy white supremacists, the neo-Nazis and shit like that, right? Like the Richard Spencers of the world and shit, right? Or the David Dukes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see like the alt-left, which is like Antifa, right? Which is like anti-fascist movement, which is like all they do is just come and just scream at people who are trying to talk because they don't like the way what they have to say, right?
Right.
And
I'm completely.
and then there's like the middle ground, which is where I'm at, and most of America is just like, right? So
I don't understand anybody that
any of
you
it?
said.
No. Okay. So, oh shit, I'm about to educate the hell out of you.
I would
real
like
quick.
to.
What do you want to know
I
about
don't
what I
mean to
just
be
said?
ignorant. I just.
What do you want to know about what I just said? Because I'm pretty sure there's people out there who don't understand what I just said
What are
either.
we saying?
All right.
I had like zoned out a little bit. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
There's a huge disruption in the world, right? In this
Okay.
country, right? It's socially,
Yes.
right? That people aren't getting along. There's a huge divide, right?
Yes.
And there's two sides to it. There's the leftists and
The rightists.
the rightists, the alt-rightists,
Who aren't always right.
right? Who aren't always right. And
Okay.
the lefts aren't always left either, right?
Okay. Left
And-
behind.
And they've made this country like butt heads, like just consistently, because the right is about like the alt-right is all about like free speech and shit like that, right?
Okay.
But their free speech is like white supremacy, right?
Okay.
So it's just like, oh.
Is that your opinion, or is that really where this is?
I mean, that's pretty much what it is, right?
Okay.
Like that's what their whole thing is they're really about like trying to keep their supremacy over this country, right? Because they're afraid that white people are just gonna start becoming minority, which they are gonna be regardless. Doesn't matter. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, but with
Sorry,
that
white
being
people.
said, too, it's
You're just gonna be a minority in
it's
a
like
little
so
bit.
now it's not
I'm
okay
yeah.
because now you're not the minority,
You're not the majority.
or
No.
you're the majority, so now it's not going to be okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you lose
Like,
power,
what do you
right?
think it is? What it's been this whole time, then? But it's been okay, and you've just been comfortable with it.
They've been, yeah, because they've benefited from a
But
system
acting
that was created
And
in their
acting like
favor,
there
right?
wasn't anything wrong with it, that wasn't really the case, that there were no minorities or they weren't being treated.
Well, you can't relate to something if you've never been something, right?
Yeah, well, now it's happening. Tables turn.
Right? So you can't relate to
Shoes on the foot.
you can't relate to a black person if you've never been black, right? You can't relate to a Hispanic person if you've never been Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
So trying to understand the other person's problems is kind of going to be impossible, but you can be empathetic to them, and that's
Yes.
what the right refuses to do, is be empathetic. The alt-right refuses to be, is empathetic to the issues that are going on, right? Like some of the issues that are going on
they're
that,
like very black and white. With things.
No,
it's their way.
Well, it's
what they
just,
believe in.
It's just what they. Well, let's look it up because I kind of have an idea, but I'm kind of just scratching the surface of this shit now too. Because I'm just now kind of really paying attention to it. I've been paying attention to it, but it's just now becoming like, oh, there's like two sides to this shit. There's this and this. There's not just like, because I just thought there was like people say stupid shit and then people call them out on their stupid shit, and then other people are like, well, he had the right to say stupid shit, and it's like, no, you don't have to. I mean,
I always meet somewhere in the middle.
Like, this is my thing.
Because I know I don't understand a lot of things, and I don't want to be ignorant to people's feelings and emotions, and I don't want them to be the same towards me and my beliefs and values and what I think.
So this is what I'm worried
So I
about,
meet in
right?
the middle.
You remember Charlestonville, right? What happened in Charlestonville with the whole rally and that girl got killed, got ran over?
Yes.
All right. So usually when neo-Nazis and white supremacists hold rallies, they have their faces hidden.
Yes.
Right? They wear hoods or masks or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers were just
ruthless.
They were in their club clothes and shit.
Yeah.
They came out with baseball caps on and like
That's
tiki
so
torches and was just looking, Snapchatting each other like white power shit.
That's
all
so...
through Snapchat, like they don't have a real job and shit. And like that's the thing that kind of scares the hell out of me. It's like, holy shit, these people
like there's really people out there like that.
Well, no, I know there's people out there like that, but like the fact that they're emboldened as much as they are, right? Like they feel like there's not gonna be any repercussions because of, I don't know, the president maybe. I'm suspecting that more than anything, that it's probably the president that's making them feel that way because of what he says about people, right? Mm-hmm. So that makes me, feel like that's why they do that. And it's, I don't know. It's a very confusing thing to some people, right? Because there are some issues that are there's very thin lines about like either side of it, right? Like, I think that as a progressive human being that we need to learn how to pick some battles, right?
Yes.
And know how to argue without getting passionate, right? I think that I think the left, which is what I'm more on the side of, if we were able to debate better without getting so passionate about how we feel and just like stop calling people suspected white supremacists or punch neo-Nazis and shit like that, like punch Nazis in the face type shit, we get a lot more shit done, right?
Agreed.
A lot more shit would be able to be people would care about it, right? People would, I don't know, but anyways, and then there's things that are just like, no, you're completely wrong about what you're talking about, and that's like the national anthem thing, right? It's like has not, like the whole argument with it has gotten completely misconstrued.
But yeah, completely out of line now.
Well, what do you know about it? Because I got in a fight with you on Facebook. Let's go bring this up, all right?
We did?
Nah, that was last year, though. Remember what happened in Milwaukee and the riots and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, I got really into that one.
Yeah, you got heated on that shit, right? And I got heated with what you said and shit, right?
What did we say?
Ooh.
I don't remember.
So, one of the main things I have arguments with people about out here is Black Lives Matter. Okay. Right? I'm a huge supporter of Black Lives Matter. And not because Black Lives Matter only, but because a lot of people don't realize that Black lives also matter, right? Those two words are key, right?
Okay.
Those words are key.
I don't know what state I was in last year, so I don't remember.
That's probably right. That's why I don't hold it against you, shawty.
Yeah. I'm just going to say that right now.
But that's a huge argument I get in with people is that, like, they think that Black Lives Matter means only Black Lives Matter, nobody else's lives matter. And then they throw in the thing, if they're saying if only Black Lives Matter, then how come there's black on black crime? And that's what you said.
Oh, I do kind of remember that, though.
Yeah.
No, but I wasn't.
I don't want to call you out. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Because
Okay.
now you had to kind of remind me.
Yeah.
And I can't really remember exactly where my thoughts and passion was at that time, but I know I got really heated about it.
I definitely understand.
No, but, oh my God, I can't hear myself. What happened? Okay, there we go.
Turn yourself
No,
down.
but what you said in the beginning, though, that I agree. I don't think, is this contradicting? When, what was the first thing you said? That, about Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel that people were saying that only Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, that's like a.
I believe that, and Black Lives Matter as well, because
Like
I
also,
feel like
yeah,
that
yeah.
has, okay.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that. But did that fall into place with the black on black crime?
You were more talking about the black on black crime.
I don't
thing.
think it was the fact of the black on black crime in a whole. I think it was
what was going on in the
the
situation.
comments that was under what was going on in Facebook. What a lot of people were saying.
Well, it was under your status, right? So your status was the rioting, like to the effect of. I'm not quoting you really.
Yeah, and like why were they making bullshit in their own back door and so on and so forth? That's
like,
what
they care so much about this guy who got killed, but they kill each other all day long.
Yeah,
right? And I was like, Lindsay, no.
No.
I was like, Lindsay, no, don't do it. I got real mad. Like I had to calm down before. Like I had to talk to Amy about it.
A lot of people got heated on my
I had to like talk to Amy about it. I would be like, you know what your fucking friend said?
Okay, why though? Say why am I wrong for that? Why are you upset about that?
Well, it's not wrong. You can't equate the two, right? They're not. It's not the same thing. We're talking about two separate things now, right? We're talking about.
So maybe you were on.
So the Black Lives Matter, like they're talking about.
I don't remember putting those two together in the same thing.
So the Black Lives Matter movement is more about policing black communities, right? And how they're doing it the wrong way, right? Holding them accountable for murdering young black men and women, right?
Yeah.
And children, right? Because that's what they do at an exorbitant rate, right? Like compared to the rest of the country, right? Like the population of black people who get murdered, the population of black people compared to the population of white people, and then the amount of people get murdered, it's bigger on the black side, right? The percentage is higher, right? Even there's more white people, so more white people get killed by cops, but there's less black people, and the amount of black people get killed by cops, it doesn't add up to what the population is in America, right? What our population is in America. So that's what Black Lives Matter is about, right? Now, black on black crime, that's just a matter of.
We're talking about two separate things.
Circumstances, right? So. How much black on black crime you think is out here? There's black people out here, right? But how much black on black crime you think is out here?
Oh, where?
Out here, where we're at, right? Dodge County, right now. Yep.
Depends on what extent of crime we're talking about.
Crime. Just crime, or black on black murders, or anything like that.
I don't know.
None, right? Just none.
You think none?
It's none. There's none, right?
Okay.
But how much white on white crime is out here?
A lot.
Yeah, right? Do you want to know why? Because there's more white people here, right? So people tend to commit crimes against their neighbors, quote unquote, right? Right? You're gonna commit a crime within a certain distance of the neighborhood that you grew up and live in, the community that you live in, right?
Right.
And it just so happens that black people, white people, Asian people, Hispanic people, they live together in pockets of societies, right? They have their own little communities, right?
I hear you.
And you tend to just commit crimes against the people that you're around. It's just human nature.
I was just zoning in on that very situation that was happening that time. Not as a whole.
What do you mean? About?
I'm still trying to like relate to that conversation.
No, so
from my Facebook.
That's what I was kind of explaining to you on Facebook was.
Oh, I don't remember hearing any of that.
Because.
Or taking any of that in.
No, I know, I understand. I'm just using you as an example, which I probably shouldn't have.
No, that's fine.
I apologize. No, it's not okay.
Why do you apologize?
Because I feel like I'm calling you out in front of people, and it's not good.
Who cares?
There's 9,000 people watching us right now.
That's cool.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, Lindsay's a big racist.
No, she's not.
Yeah, the fuck I'm not. I'm definitely not. Just kidding. Well, I mean, I'm not, but.
Okay, so Valencia, that's a whole different subject than we're talking about. We can talk about that if you want to. I would love to talk about that. This is shit I want to talk about all the time, but I don't know. People don't like it. I get really passionate about this stuff, right? And it annoys the hell out of people. I talk about this shit at work all the time.
I don't think it annoys people. I think some people aren't as well, like, have as much knowledge or information about it to be as passionate. Because we get passionate about things that we know a lot about usually, right? That we can have arguments and conversations about.
Yeah, my opinion is that if you don't know about a subject, you shouldn't have an opinion on it. If you don't know what's going on, then you shouldn't have an opinion on it, right?
Well, okay, that's your opinion.
You know what I mean? Like, if I asked you, what do you think about the healthcare bill?
Well, I would tell you I don't have an opinion because I don't know about it.
Exactly, right? That's the correct answer. But if you did have an opinion on it, if you did have information on it, then you would have an opinion on it, right?
Absolutely.
So in my mind, if
I
you
just don't know how you can have
subject,
an opinion if you don't have. That doesn't make sense.
Because a lot of people hear, a lot of people just blah shit out that they hear that other people are talking about, right?
For sure.
They're just quote unquote talking points that they use, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Robert? How you doing, man? So a lot of people just say like what they hear. They're walking past the news and they hear people talking about it, like, oh, that sounds good. And then you hear somebody else in real life talking about it, you're just like, well, no.
Right.
So my way of like, this is a funny thing that I use, and you guys can use this too in my real life. I use this to decipher who's full of shit about stuff, about knowing things, and who's not full of shit about knowing things. And I use the healthcare, right, to do it. I go, so what do you think about healthcare? And I'll ask them that, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, so which one do you think is better, Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act? And a lot of times people will tell me one is better than the other.
Aren't they like kind of the same?
They're exactly the same, Els. They're exactly the goddamn same. And that's how you know people don't know a fucking thing about anything that they're saying to you.
It's supposed to be somewhat about the same thing, yeah.
They're the exact same thing. They're just called a different name. They're just called different things. They have two different names. They're two names to the exact same thing.
Is it different people eligible to the same thing, though,
no,
in like a weird way?
Exact same. The Affordable Care Act is Obamacare. Obamacare is the Affordable Care Act. It just is. You know what I'm saying? It's the exact same thing.
So
it's
whatever
just
I've been hearing
names.
through the grapevine has been...
It's been bullshit. So
no, it's been good. Because the fact that I knew the answer.
Yeah.
But then again, when I had heard it too, I'm like, isn't this the same damn thing?
Yeah, it's the same shit, right?
Cool.
And so a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people, they'll tell you one's better than the other.
They'll be passionate about another one. It's like...
And depending on who you talk to, most of the time, now let me get this out real quick. I have a lot of debates with white people, right? Because, especially white people out here, right? Who've never really left out here, who have lived out here their entire lives, right? Don't have a lot of experiences besides what they've experienced here in this county or around other counties around here. And I noticed that they don't know a lot of shit about shit. I don't know. Maybe it's just easier for me. Maybe I should go down to the city and like really debate intellectuals and see how I fare with that. I'll probably get ate alive. But you know what I'm saying? But maybe I'm mean for doing that shit. But yeah. And so I tend to just like call them out on their shit all the time. And it's just, I don't know. Like I said before, if you don't know about a subject, you should not have an opinion on a subject. You just shouldn't. You shouldn't tell me you know something. You shouldn't say, oh,
you mean if you don't have your facts,
you
shouldn't have an opinion?
Yeah, you don't know your goddamn facts. If you don't know your goddamn facts, you shouldn't have an opinion on it.
Aren't facts and opinion like...
Oh, you...
Facts and opinion.
Hey, y'all tell her what she just said. I'm done.
What did I just said?
Are facts and opinion?
That's not what I said.
You said aren't facts and opinion.
I said aren't facts and opinions.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear and. I thought you said...
Wow.
Like, I thought you said aren't facts an opinion. Like, aren't they a opinion? And I was like, no.
I was going to say along the lines of the complete opposite.
I'm so sorry, Alice.
It's cool.
This is one thing I do at the same
yourself,
time. I do this all the time too. I do it all the time.
I'm done. I'm out of here. Okay, later.
I'm not embarrassed, by the way. Panic don't ever get embarrassed.
Of course not.
I never get embarrassed.
There's nothing to be embarrassed.
I do crazy shit all the time. All right, so what were you saying then? Aren't facts and opinions?
I don't freaking remember anymore. Aren't facts and... Because I felt like you were trying to put someone in the same category. If you don't have facts to something, you can't have an opinion.
Right.
But there's a difference between having facts and having an opinion.
No, so this is...
So just because I don't have facts about something, I can still very well have an opinion about my knowledge, even if my knowledge might not be correct statistical facts. That's why it's an opinion.
Holy shit, Els, you're so fucking smart. Hold on, listen, okay.
I am, right?
All right, listen to this now. And now this is my opinion. No. When this is what I do. When I see facts or read facts, hear facts, whatever, right? I then draw my own conclusions from them, right?
Okay.
When I get the facts, I figure out how I feel about the subject after that, right?
Yes.
How does this relate to me on a personal note, right?
Yes.
And then I'll draw my own arguments to why I feel like this will be you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that will be my opinion on it.
Okay.
So if you don't know
what's the definition of opinion?
Or, yeah, right. No, but if you don't know like the facts or statistics or anything on the subject, how can you draw your own opinion or own conclusion to how can you even have a thought about it if you don't know anything about it besides what someone has said over there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I go.
That you heard in passing, that you didn't do the research. If you don't do the research on a subject, shut the fuck up. That's my opinion.
Especially if you're having a conversation with him.
Especially if you're having a
Come
conversation
correct.
with me.
Come correct.
And please have your facts.
Bring
ready
them
to go.
facts.
Bring them facts and come ready to go because
Stats sheet.
this, for some reason, in this world now, is that nobody uses facts anymore. They're alternative facts and shit. You know what I'm saying? People are just like, facts don't matter. I don't care about facts. Facts are the only thing that fucking matter.
And
That's
social
it.
media, the news doesn't always have the facts.
Dog, facts are the only thing. Yeah, exactly. Social media does not have. Fuck social media so much.
Yep.
Oh my god. Do you know I got into a fight with a girl on social media because she posted a news article. We're about to get off in a second, by the way. We got to get out of here. It's getting late. But I'm just going to tell you, all right? And then you tell me what you think of this, all right?
Okay.
And then we'll be done. All right, guys? But thank you guys so much for joining us. Bye. Here we go. Listen,
Okay.
I go scroll through Facebook. I see this girl post this thing, right? It's a news article, and it says, doctors are killing babies
Okay.
after they're born,
Okay.
right? So like late term abortions, right? And I read the article, and I'm just like, what is this bullshit? I mean, it's just nonsense, right? It's just
So, like,
saying that doctors are like taking babies, delivering them, and just like throwing them in trash cans. Like that's what it's saying.
To the parents, like, that the parents want that too?
Yeah. They're saying that,
Okay, so-
that I went all this time being pregnant, and then I went into labor, and I was just like, just break his neck. Can you drown that kid for me real quick? Like, there's a
so
bathtub over there. Can you just put in that water for me real
Like,
quick?
they agreed to this, and the doctor's like, okay, I'm on board.
So this was the article, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Right.
And I look it up. I'm like, is this like? First, I'm like, no, wait, what? like,
Some sick shit
like
out there, man.
the first thought in my mind was like bullshit, and then I read it and I was like, I hope it's bullshit. And then I
Yeah.
go, all right, let me look this shit up. And then it was like, oh yeah, it's bullshit.
Okay.
And so then I go on back to that post and I go, you should really
this is
not.
bullshit.
I said you should really not do this.
You should really not share this information with
Yeah,
other
without
people.
really checking the sources, right?
Now people are spreading that around.
Right, and that's been shared 55,000 times, right?
People are looking at doctors
Just
differently.
yeah, right. Just like they're killing our babies, they're ripping them right out of our wombs. It's
Oh,
like,
some people are starting to have rallies.
dude, it turns into a fucking movement, right?
Yeah, a movement.
And
right.
people go crazy over the shit, and then policy gets made, and people's lives get changed because of one false narrative, right? That's what I'm talking about when I talk about facts, yo. Is that things will get so effed up that by the time we try to correct it, it's too late.
Nobody wants to put in the work to actually like verify what's like you do, to really go look it up.
No.
People are like, oh, I heard it.
Which is so fucking simple. It's so simple to just check somebody's facts. It's so
Yeah.
simple to just.
So what'd you do? You Googled, is this like what did you
Yeah, I
do?
Googled the article and I looked at what I know to be reputable reputable websites. You know what I'm saying? Not Snopes.
And they were speaking against that article?
Yeah, they were saying if you've read this article, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Okay.
I've read like there was like a psychology American Psychology or something like that website that was talking about it. There was a Medical Association of America was talking about it. That's what
Okay.
it was. Like the medical doctors board of whatever it was talking about the article, and they were like, "Ain't nobody doing this shit.
Right.
This is not a stand. This is not a common practice, and no one does it. So stop. And shit like that, right?"
Disgusting.
And like CNN, like not CNN, but like NPR was talking about it. PBS had an article about it.
Wow. They really had to go out there and like
Yeah, because like I mean, it was
Reclaim it.
shared like 55,000 times, man. That's a lot of people, right? Like how many
Yeah.
people saw it? 55,000 people shared it, but how many people read it?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how many friends does that one person have, right? Say they have 200 friends,
Yeah.
and they all see the article and they all click on it and read it, and then the other, 55,000 times. 55,000 times 200. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All those people saw the article and read it, and then they believe this shit, and then, like you said, rallies happen.
Yeah. A
People get
movement.
elected to Congress, and then policy gets made, laws change, people's lives get affected because of something that's fake.
Unreal.
You dig? All right,
I
check
dig
your
it.
facts, bitches.
Yeah, right.
And also, check out the merch store on the shopfm.com. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely tell you right there, those designs, those T-shirts, they ain't fake, yo. They ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
They're not fake.
Yeah, they're not. They're those are fact. The fact that
Oh.
they are dope as shit
You already
is the
lost me.
truth, right? Right?
Yeah. And my opinion is,
Yeah.
they're so dope.
In
I was
my
going to wear
opinion,
mine today, but I didn't have shoes.
That's not an opinion, I'll say. That's a goddamn fact, okay?
Yeah.
The shirts are dope as shit.
That's a fact.
We've got leggings, we've
Actual,
got dresses,
factual.
we've got hats, we've got cases for phones, we've got t-shirts, we've got sweaters,
We've got wigs, we've got necklaces.
We've got dildos, we've got lube, we've got fake Jordans, we've got
nails.
we've got pantyhose,
Jackets.
we've got do-rags, we've got wave caps, we've got bristle brushes, we've got no. All right, yo, we out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow morning. You guys have a safe day. And please don't forget to share this video with everybody.
Everybody.
Every motherfucking buddy.
Everybody's everybody.
I'll say, you got something to say before we get out of here?
Peace, love, and happiness.
Peace, love, and happiness, y'all. Peace.
Later.